Hi guys, and welcome to the Match Attacks Premier League 2016-17 season. This is where we recreate every game week that is played within the Barclays Premier League for that season by opening 3 packs of the TOPPS Match Attacks Barclays Premier League 2016-17 trading card game, and any players pulled from those packs for their respective clubs will score imaginary goals in those game weeks in their respective fixtures. So let's get over to this game week, which is shown on the screen now. So guys, welcome to the final game week for the Football Cards and Stickers Premier League 2016-17 season. As you see from the table in front of you, we already have our champions, which are Manchester City. Of course, they're 4 points clear and cannot be caught with just 1 game remaining. Arsenal have guaranteed themselves a Champions League berth. However, we do have a chase for the other 2 places between Tottenham, Manchester United, Burnley and Swansea. Meanwhile, at the bottom, there really anything could happen in this last game week. Really exciting. But currently, Hull, Sunderland and Stoke are in danger of being relegated. So the final game week fixtures we have for you today are as follows: Arsenal versus Everton, Burnley versus West Ham, Chelsea versus Sunderland, Hull versus Tottenham, Leicester versus Bournemouth, Liverpool versus Middlesbrough, Manchester United v Crystal Palace, Southampton versus Stoke, Swansea versus West Bromwich Albion, and finally Watford against the champions Manchester City. So let's get straight amongst it with these 3 Match Attacks Premier League packs and see what's going to happen, who's going to be relegated, who's going to get that Champions League places. So we start off with a goal from Gylfi Sigurdsson of Swansea. He scores at home to West Bromwich Albion. Meanwhile, the legend from Chelsea, Frank Lampard, has given them the lead at home to Sunderland. Robert Hoof has got the goal for Leicester at home to Bournemouth. They lead by 1-0. The champions score through Yaya Toure, as you see there, away at Watford. Meanwhile, Martial helps Manchester United's Champions League ambitions with a goal against Crystal Palace. That well could put Crystal Palace in trouble. Victor Moses has doubled Chelsea's lead to 2-0 against Sunderland. Van der Horn also doubled Swansea's lead to 2-0 against West Bromwich Albion. And Cesc Fabregas hits a 3rd for Chelsea. They're really going out in style, as you see at the moment. And El Mohammadi has broken the deadlock for Hull City at home to Spurs. That may help their survival prospects. On next pack we have Andre Gray breaking the deadlock for Burnley at home to West Ham. West Ham really need to pull their finger out now. Matt Letizia has scored at home for Southampton against Stoke. They lead by 1-0. Memphis has doubled Manchester United's advantage at home to Crystal Palace. Meanwhile, Jose Font has scored Southampton's 2nd goal and Shane Long the 3rd. So it really looks like Stoke City could well be on their way relegated. They're 3-0 down, as you see there. Of course, bottom of the Football Cards and Stickers Premier League, Aaron Lennon has scored for Everton away at Arsenal there. They lead by 1-0. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace get 1 goal back at Manchester United through James McArthur. However, they still trail by 2-1. Kevin De Bruyne has doubled the champions Manchester City's advantage. They lead Watford by 2-0. And Ryan Mason has hit a goal against his old club as Hull lead by 2-0 against Spurs. So start off with a logo which doesn't count. So our first card, we have Janino of Middlesbrough. He's opened the scoring at Anfield. As you see there, Middlesbrough lead by a goal to nil. Kolarov makes it 3-0 to Manchester City at Watford. Very, very comfortable. Another comfortable game looks to be the Hull Spurs game, where Will Keane has made it 3-0 to Hull. Martial hits his second goal of the game, and that looks beyond doubt now. Manchester United lead by 3-1. Everton's McCarthy has added a second away at Arsenal. They lead by 2-0. Also leading 2-0 are Burnley through Michael Keane. Burnley to West Ham United 0. And Hull hit a fourth through Al Mohammadi, his second goal of the game. Hull lead by 4-0 against Spurs. So the full classified results are as follows. Arsenal 0, Everton 2, Burnley 2, West Ham United 0, Chelsea 3, Sunderland 0, Hull City 4, Tottenham 0, Leicester City 1, Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 0, Middlesbrough 1, Manchester United 3, Crystal Palace 1, Southampton 3, Stoke City 0, Swansea 2, West Bromwich Albion 0, and Watford 0, Manchester City 3. So as you see, the final updated table there for the Football Cards and Stickers Premier League 2016-17 season. Our champions are Manchester City from 7 points from Arsenal in second place. It also means our Champions League qualifiers are Manchester City, Arsenal, Manchester United and Burnley. A very surprising one there, getting into the Champions League on goal difference ahead of Tottenham Hotspur, who will participate in the Europa League. Meanwhile, as you see at the bottom, our relegated trio are Stoke, who finished bottom on 41 points, Sunderland with 44, and then also relegated, unluckily, was West Ham United on 46. However, as you see, their goal difference as -11, it was worse than West Bromwich Albion and Liverpool, of course. Liverpool, the champions in 2015-16. However, they escaped relegation by goal difference. So what a fantastic season it's been. I hope you guys have enjoyed this game week, and indeed all of the game weeks. If you're new to watching the Football Cards and Stickers YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the daily videos based on cards and stickers, mainly around football, but also many other sports and entertainment products. And of course, I'll see you guys all in those videos. But until then, arrivederci.